Good day fellas, I hope you are ready for your extra daily dose of skill, and today we are going to play with a Chiri since this vehicle was quite requested in the comment section down below. And keep this in mind fellas, if you want to see some kind of tank faster, especially if we haven't made a video, you can leave your comment down below and you can ask for this vehicle. And remember to subscribe to the channel, it is free and it helps channel quite a lot. And obviously thank you very much for tuning in into the video. I hope you are feeling very great and I hope you are enjoying yourself together with us. So what do we have? The first things first fellas, we are playing with a Chiri, which is Japanese tier 7 medium tank. I know plenty of people cannot stand this vehicle, but I honestly think the tank is pretty good. Matchmaking, Redshire unfortunately losing spawn and tier 8, tier 6 matchmaking, so we are mid tier here, but it doesn't really matter. I believe we can make it work. Now, what is Chiri all about and what this vehicle is? This tank has absolutely amazing flexibility, as wrong as it sounds. Yes, you do not have armor, but you have a nice gun which is doing 390 alpha damage or 130 alpha damage each shell, so you have auto loader, right? Penetration, 155 millimeters of penetration and 800 shell velocity, and gold has 186 millimeters of penetration and also 821 shell velocity, which is quite weird to be fair with you, because usually when Wargaming is balancing the things, they are giving higher shell velocity for a gold ammunition, but for some reason Chiri left untouched, if I can say so, and this is honestly pretty weird stuff if you would ask me. Okay, what we are going to do at this point, by the looks of it fellas, our team is securing this side pretty well, so we have absolutely no business to do here. Instead of sitting around this area and doing absolutely nothing, we are going to try to strengthen this side. Hopefully it will work just fine for us. And in the same time, if you would pay attention at the hit points deficit which enemy team is currently, I do not really think they are going to win the battle, because I believe enemies did not expect to meet so many of our forces here. So what that basically means, we need to get involved into the game. Also, there is plenty of the different builds which you can use on this vehicle. For example, you can go for ventilation stabilizer and improved aiming, or instead of improved aiming you can go for optics, which I am using, or you can go even for turbo if you are a turbo guy, right, and you like the speed. This could work also extremely well fellas. So oi. This is not the tank we want to F with for obvious reasons, and I am taking one for the team because I deserved what I got. This is not ideal, but this is how it goes, and I think I want to get involved. No, bled. You know why Chiri is called Chiri? Because whenever you are misplaying, you are getting effed like I did. That's very bad start for us. I definitely misplayed this battle, and in the same time I would love to say I could change this and I could do something different, but I cannot. I made a humongous mistake, and I fed this 50 TP pretty well. So can I do something about this? I cannot, but we can simply clip this guy out, and look how good Chiri can work. If you are making a smart decision, right, if you are using your brain, this tank can truly be pretty good. All and all, I rated this vehicle playable in the index page because this tank is not easy tank to play with. To play with this vehicle, you need to know exactly what you are doing, and this is not simple thing to do, fellas. Believe me, it is not simple. Meanwhile, we have only 700 dealt so far, right? And enemies probably has couple of the sniper schnitzels in the back, so this is definitely not ideal situation for us. But I am feeling relatively fine with this. Now we should be able to punish him 3 times in the side, just like so. 390 alpha damage, beautiful. And at this point, all we need to do, we need to wait until the Su and Pavlak tank will get spotted. And believe me, they will. It is matter of the time. And believe me, they will. It is just simply a matter of the time. We are saying thank you for information because he said where enemy team is hiding yet. That's very nice. I don't really think we are going to find a nice shot to the soup. But I have a feeling we should be able to find a decent angle for a Pavlak tank. Although, even though we have a decent angle for him, it doesn't mean it is going to be very easy to hit him. So I'm going to load the gold ammunition for this gentleman, and hopefully it will work just fine. Wait for it, and here we go. That's one. To be fair with you, not really. Quite bad game. Okay. I do not mind. I made a humongous mistake in the start of the battle, well, not in the start in the battle, in the middle of the game. And I fed the 50 TP prototype pretty heavily. Once again, nothing to cry about. I just simply need to accept my decision, and what have I done? Mistakes were made. Meanwhile, Chiri, as you can see yourself, Chiri is rated as a playable vehicle. Also soon we are going to work on the different ratings very soon, so keep this in mind, fellas. If you are looking for a crew skills, how you should or how you could train the tank, feel free to check out obviously index page in the description down below, or simply Google skillful to index expectation values to get mark of excellence, which is 1,800, or equipment setup, or alternatively field modification. All information is in the index page, fellas. I think you know the drill already. Anyways, 1,100 damage, 400 assisting damage, not the best battle ever. We are 5th by experience, we are 6th by the damage, not great game, and we made only 7,000 profits. That's on me. Let's go for round number 2. And we are back, round number 2. Okay, let's talk this game. It is not looking very great. Skill, what do you mean and what are you saying? We have Erlenberg, which is half of the trouble speaking about the map, but matchmaking is quite brutal. There is no heavy tanks, which is quite bad as wrong as it sounds. There is 3 Artas and there is plenty of the tank destroyers. So good luck making pressure like this or like this. It is not a really valuable option. So instead of doing that, we will try to go into the city and we will try to get as much use as we physically and possibly can. So, first things first. We are sitting in the position from where we should be able to get first shots, right? If enemies will make a decision to go into the city, we should be able to bam, smack them a couple of times. What is the chance they will? Well, you tell me, fellas. You tell me what is the chance they will. Considering they have no heavy tanks, this is very complicated situation, and this is a hard one. But in the same time, as wrong as it sounds, it can work very well in our favor if enemies do not have the anyone in the city, right? It can work just fine and it can be amazing. So at this point, I think I am going to make a hardcore pressure like this. I completely understand how risky this is. Believe me, I am very well aware of that. And we want to cross like this. I know we are in the crossfire from here. I know we are in the crossfire from here. But I am up to take the risk. And that's what we have. Fine. We lost only 200 hit points by doing this important cross, and at this point we can start claiming enemy lives whenever they are going to make something silly. For example, this Love is sitting in the open field, and obviously we need to smack him like there is no tomorrow for obvious reasons. Meanwhile, they have a sniper schnitzel Hellcat, and unfortunately from this clip I did not manage to get a single successful shot, which is on me, and once again I cannot cry whatsoever about this. A very hard situation and extremely hard battle if you would ask me, but that's okay. Meanwhile, luckily for us, enemy light tank made a mistake and we managed to clip him out. That's great. But once again, this is only the start from this game, fellas. It is not going to be simple and it is not going to be easy to make pressure for the enemy forces. Believe me, this is only the start of this game. We lost like 1/3 of the hit points already, but that's okay. We needed to pay the tax in order to get into position where we wanted to play. And now we have a very nice angle for a Mr. Super Hellcat who hit us before. Very beautiful accuracy and very beautiful clip overall, if you would ask me. Okay, so what do we want to do now? At this point, I would love to take this position here, and I want to see the Super Chaffee. Super Chaffee is visible, so can we punish him? One more shot, bam. Oh, that third shot was beautiful. Okay, we are sitting on 1.1 thousand damage and 400 assisting damage. I think after the first game, I understood a bit better how to play with this tank, and this is very, very important thing to say. At this point, our EBR is going in front while saying... This is what he is doing, and this is exactly what we need. Meanwhile, Ergashem Borshik is getting spotted, and we are going to make sure he will enjoy his gaming experience. 400 in the face in 2 seconds. Fellas, I know there is plenty of the cheery haters out there, but love me or hate me, this vehicle is not that bad as many people are saying. It is not that bad of a tank, but the main reason why this vehicle is rated playable instead of good, because how hard it is to make this vehicle work. And believe me, it is truly hard. Meanwhile, one in the face, one in the side, one in the ass. Beautiful, and another 380. Good, fellas. I'm telling you, this tank is not that bad as you might think it is. I am very happy we are making this tank work in the second game. Obviously, by any means, we have way better team than enemy team has, right? I believe we do not really need to highlight this. It is quite self-explanatory if we are looking into the score. Boom, boom, boom. Beautiful. Some more damage dealt. Excellent. Now, if I'm not mistaken, we should be able to hit the Super Hellcat or the Su, especially if he would be a bit more involved here. By saying a bit more involved, if he would try to escape from double penetrator like this. Borat is still sitting in the same position. That's good. So at this point, we can get a bit involved. So how about 1? How about 2? How about 3? Very nice. Good. Look at this. 5 kills. 3,000 damage. You know what, fellas? Jokes on enemies. I have a feeling they are reeing on us. You know? That's what I think. Meanwhile, Super Hellcat, where the flying F are you, buddy? Where the flying F are you? We are waiting. We have a very good position all and all we need to see Hellcat sitting somewhere here next to the red line. Beautiful. Unfortunately, I did not react as well as I physically could. I think I could react just tiny touch quicker, and Mr. Borat is sitting here in the open field. Now, should I go for that, Mr. Borat? To be fair with you, it is not even worth to move since he has only 92 hit points, so we are done with this game. Let's teleport to the scoreboard. And we are back. So what do we have? We have a first class, we have the Paskuki medal, we have Brother in Arms, 2.9 thousand damage, 5 kills, 400 assisting damage. Very great game if you would ask me. 1.1 base experience, first by the experience, first by the damage, and we made 1000 credits. Not that much considering I am not paying for the consumables and for directive, because I simply bought a lot of them and we had a discount overall, right? So yeah, we lost quite a bit of profits, fellas. We definitely lost credits here, but that's okay. Anyways, second game went so much better than the first game. Can we make the third game work better than second? Let's see. And we are back, round number 3. Not a single time we had a top tier matchmaking, but that's okay, we are going to make it work anyways. So now we have Studzanki map, we are against the tier 8s, tier 7, so we are bottom tier, but at least we are not facing a tier 9s, because whenever you are facing a tier 9, it is definitely brutal, fellas. So there is a couple of ways how we can play this game. Option number 1 is obviously to get involved like this, and I think this is exactly what I am going to do. I think I am going to have a side angle here, and I am going to hope for the best aka our team supporting us. This is what I want to see, and that's what I am hoping for. So fingers crossed, fellas. In the same time, I would love to destroy the building, so we are going to get some support if needed so, and at this point we are just waiting here until enemies will try to get involved, because they will get involved. It's a matter of the time when. Meanwhile, Shitter should peek like this, and as you can see, he is peeking. That's one, that's two. We are going on the reload. Let's not get too greedy. I do not want to. I simply do not want to get punished by his team, right? Meanwhile, we have Indian Panzer who decided to go down like this, and this is not bad whatsoever. And look at this beauty. We have a gentleman who decided to get involved as well. At this point, I am truly thinking about going in front like there is no tomorrow and helping for our Indian Panzer, and in fact, I have a feeling we should be able to do so. Mr. Chiri is going in front as well, and you know what? I am so happy I am not down there. I am so happy I am not down there, fellas. Ooh, lucky us, I guess. Lucky us. Okay, 110, trying to cross. Probably he spotted us because he's looking directly at us. And this is not looking as great as I initially thought it is going to look like. So at this point we are trying to escape like this while destroying the buildings. I get the point. I could sit here and I could try to spot them, but I am very paranoid they will simply go in front and they will overrun us. And I want to believe this is exactly what would happen, right? So instead of risking for the biscuit, we are playing passively and we are running for our life at this point. Let's do this. Meanwhile, we are going to take this position here, and from this position we should be able to find a decent angle for this T-29 who decided to be aggressive here. And I believe, fellas, we can get involved, and I believe we can start clipping him. Look at this beauty. Unfortunately, we hit him only once, but it doesn't really change absolutely anything because we should be able to keep bursting them, right? At least that's what I want to believe. Another angle. Can we hit him? Yes, we can. Beautiful. This time 2 out of 3. It is way better. Meanwhile, Centurion managed to blind shot us. Wow, that's pretty damn impressive. That's pretty damn impressive, fellas. Nice blind shot from Centurion action. Shit, very good. Okay. What do we want to do at this point? At this point, I want to play in this position here, right? And maybe we can spot Tiger P. Luckily we did that. That's good. This is very good. And in the same time, if we would pay attention what is happening, enemies are making even more pressure like this. Okay, 110. That's 1, that's 2, that's 3. Unfortunately, from 3 we managed to hit him only once, but that's okay. Doesn't really matter. I'm going to turn like this because I'm going to take one for the team anyways. And we are asking for a help from our guy here. It is very important. Buddy, I need you to pay attention at the maxima because otherwise it is GG. Oh yes, buddy, that's what I am saying and that's what I'm talking about. Okay, it doesn't really matter. We have Scorpion G who is supporting us, right? And this is exactly what I would love to see, and this is exactly what we are trying to do here. Meanwhile, our IS-2S is trying to get involved, and that's okay, fellas. We have already better game than we had before, honestly. Why am I saying so? Because we are having shit ton of assisting damage, right? And I think our decisions was relatively good, honestly. I think our decisions were relatively good. That's 1, that's 2, that's 3. Beautiful. Beautiful, very nice. And this Yoh tank is having a humongous trouble and problem here. We are going to load the golden APs at this point just in case, right? If we cannot penetrate 110 or M2I. We're still losing this game. Oi. Su is involved as well. Oi. Su is involved as well. No, guys. Yup, tararai. This is no bueno, I repeat, this is no bueno. I'm trying to escape as much as I can. He's down to one-shottable. This is exactly what I want to see. I'm trying to aim for Cupola, and unfortunately I died for the Su. Still, nevertheless, pretty damn good game. I am very, very happy with this. Fellas, we have 1.7 thousand damage and we have 2.4 thousand assisting damage, so we have over 4,000 combined with a bloody Chiri. What do you expect from me whenever we are losing game like this? So let's teleport into the end of the battle and let's see what we managed to get from this game, right? Let's go. And we are back. Unfortunately, defeat, but it is how it is. 1.7 thousand damage, 2.7 thousand assisting damage. We are second by experience, we are fourth by the damage, and we made 4,000 profits, so in reality we lost quite a bit of credits, I would say. Nevertheless, extremely good game, and I am happy what Chiri gave us for us today. All and all, speaking about the average performance, we have 1.9 thousand damage, but 1.2 thousand assisting damage. So this is over 3,000 combined score. I am very, very happy with this. I think we made this tank work. And all, I am pretty pleasantly surprised with this tank. Once again, I hope it gave you some tips and tricks how to play with this tank. And please, fellas, keep this in mind. This might be not the best tank in the world of tanks, but this vehicle can work, and if you will master how to play with this vehicle, auto-loaders can look so much better for you in the future. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you were very, very well entertained, and see you very, very soon. Skill is out for today. Peace!